Well, fresh off a big win in a Republican primary, we now have Republican candidate for the Senate in the state of Connecticut, Leora Levy. She will be running against longtime incumbent Richard Blumenthal, who's been there about 1,000 years. Leora, welcome. Congratulations on your primary victory. I would assume that the issues of inflation and recession and gas prices and food prices and so forth are just as hot and heavy in Connecticut as they are across the country.
Absolutely. Those are the number one, number two issues. Economy, energy, rising crime, invasion at our border, the assault on parental rights. Those are the issues that are driving the election in Connecticut as they are nationally.
And Richard Blumenthal, who has been there for many years, basically is a straight pro-Biden vote. He's voted for everything, including this awful bill that just went through. But he's basically voted for everything. He voted for the inflationary bill in the winter of 2021.
That is correct. He has been a rubber stamp for Joe Biden. I call him the face of Joe Biden in Connecticut. And I am running to rid Connecticut of the Blumenthal blight.
Blumenthal blight. And your background, you know a lot about freedom from your background.
I do. I was born in Cuba. My family escaped communism. We came here with nothing. I watched my father get a job, work hard. He started a business eventually. I was payroll clerk in the summer. That's how I made money for college. I know what it is to live an American dream. I came from Cuba with nothing. I was nominated by President Trump to be an ambassador, and now I'm running to be the next U.S. Senator from Connecticut.
By the way, as an aside, you told me we were together at a dinner party Saturday night that both Blumenthal and the other one, I forgot his name, the other senator,
Chris Murphy.
Murphy actually endorsed you for ambassador.
They certainly did,
so
yes.
So they should endorse you for the Senate if they endorse you for ambassador. It makes
Absolutely.
sense to me.
Makes sense to me, but frankly, Dick won't even say my name. He was interviewed yesterday by a Connecticut station, and he refused to say my name, even though we've known each other for years. Our kids went to school together.
Right. Well, I guess that's to be expected. But I mean, you're an opportunity, pro-growth Republican,
Absolutely.
supply-side Republican. So here's an easy one. Would you vote to repeal this crazy bill that just passed?
In a heartbeat.
Yep.
Absolutely. It is absolutely the wrong policy for us to pursue. I'm very worried about our country. It will cause more inflation. It will kill 30,000 private sector jobs in favor of 87,000 IRS lowest learner jobs.
Armed to the teeth, apparently.
Yes,
seriously,
armed to the teeth. Oh,
teeth.
absolutely.
Which Blumenthal voted for.
Yes, he did. Although he is pushing a comprehensive gun control bill to take to infringe on law-abiding citizens' Second Amendment rights.
That may not include IRS agents.
No.
And we had Jack Keane on, General Jack Keane on. I mean, today is the anniversary of the Afghanistan debacle. But hasn't Blumenthal been a big supporter of all these Biden foreign policies?
He has. And since he got back from Vietnam, no, he didn't go to Vietnam.
Right,
I forgot about that. Yes, he has supported all the failed Biden foreign policies that have resulted in the United States having a humiliating withdrawal from Afghanistan, the loss of 13 brave heroes. That was terrible. And a hot war in Europe now. Putin saw that and decided he could go whole hog into Ukraine.
Yeah, one led to the other. So basically,
Absolutely.
this is going to be a very clear, I think, right versus wrong kind of race in Connecticut.
Yes. And it's also, life is unaffordable.
They're
These
counting us
policies
down.
don't work.
In Connecticut, too. Leora Levy, running for the Senate in Connecticut.